Hi guys. Okay, I'm going to show you how to find your average on your calculator, a graphing calculator. There are, applications that you guys can put on your calculator or your calculator on your phone. There's also graphing calculator apps online as well. But Texas Instrument, I have found over the years I like to use the most. It goes a lot with textbooks as well. So if you guys don't have one of these, hopefully you guys will get one soon. It'll be great for your ACT, SAT, and you can use it all the way in college. Okay, so find the average of this data. So obviously we can add up these numbers and divide by how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, right? It can be a little tedious to do that. And sometimes the data list is extremely long, and there's always more information that you could find in addition to the average. So let me just show you how to do the average quick on this, and hopefully it will help you out. I'm going to kind of zoom in here. So there's my data points that I have. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh, that's not going to work. You want to see the whole calculator, don't you? So you know what buttons I am pushing. Okay. So I do have the over here the list of what you guys want to enter, but let's go ahead and do it first, and then I'll show you what the list is. Okay. So we're going to go to stat. So stat button is right here, second one down, third one over. And typically on all TI, doesn't have to be 84, it could be any of them. Like this one says 84 plus. It's usually right here or around there. Okay. So we want to go ahead and put some data into this statistics feature. So right here it says that we want to edit the data. Yep. You may have a ton of data like this in here already, and you may not. So if you do, you can leave it and just highlight what list we want. This one says L2, L1, L3. So I'm going to clear this guy. So clear is right underneath the arrows. So you're going to push clear and then enter. We want to be really careful not to push the delete button, which is right here to the left of the arrows. Let's say we accidentally did that. Look, it now goes L1, L2, L4. For you guys, it's not going to make too much of a difference when we get past L2, but let's say you accidentally did it for right here. Let's say you accidentally deleted L1. We need L1. L1 is like your X axis or the X values in a table, or the Y values is L2. Okay, so we need it. So just in case, let's say, oh my gosh, I forgot, I deleted it. What do I do? I'll help you. Okay, so second, and then you're going to go to the INS. That means insert. So it is the delete button, and you're going to go INS. Now we want to insert what we deleted, which was L1. So if you go down to the number 1 key, right above it in blue is L1. So because it's blue, you need to push the second button and then L1 and then enter. And there it is. Okay, let's go ahead and insert L3, because if you see L3, I already deleted that one too. So we're going to go second, insert, and I want to insert L3. And then if we go back up here, see L1, L2, L3. So there's how to fix a mistake if you made an oopsie. Okay, so L1 we're good. We don't want all that data in there because that's not the data I want. So I'm going to go ahead and clear it. Okay, now let me get the data back. We want to put this data in. So we're going to go 2240, put the data in, push enter. 3530, 7220, 5410, 5520. Okay, so I have all my data. If this is a really long list, it might be really helpful. Let me see if I can make that brighter for you guys. Yeah, I can. It might be really helpful to count the number of data that you have in here and how many you have here. And then just take a quick peruse and make sure that you have them in correct. Because if you make one little error in the numbers, obviously all your answers are going to be wrong. All right, I have all my data in stat. Fantastic. Now let's go find the mean. So this is a stat menu. This button has all the statistical features. So mean, or the average, is a stat. So I'm going to go into stat. I'm going to go over to calc. So see how my calc is highlighted now? And then I want one var stats. That's one variable statistics. So we do want that. So we're going to push enter. And then this automatically defaults to L1. So that's saying it's your first list. But let's say you had multiple lists in there and you needed to find the average of all three of the lists, L1, L2, L3. Then you could just change that to L1 or L2, just like we did before with the second button and then the number 1, 2, or whatever down here. See those guys? Okay. But for the most part, you're going to want L1. We don't care about a frequency list, but we do care about calculate. So we're going to use our arrows. We're going to go down to calculate. We're going to push enter. And then there's all sorts of fun stat stuff here, but this is what we want. X bar is the same thing as your mean. So there's my average. So my average is 4,688.33333. Okay. And then here are the little the steps that we did do. I'll put that in here. I don't know why, because it's not for a specific problem, but just in case. So go ahead, pause this video if you need. Let's get that closer for you guys. And then you can find all your information at the very end. Ta-da, we get X bar, okay? So stat, enter. When it's squared, I have that as that's the button you need. You're going to go over to the edit. You're going to go, it kind of tells you the directions, all that good stuff. So hopefully that helps and saves you guys some time.